Honorable James.
Thank you so much, Chairperson. Yes, that statement was completely out of line based on the allegations that were made by General Makwanaze and the office that he holds. But let me also put on record something that isn't sitting well with me, and I just wish to place this on record, since Action SA does not hold any voting rights when it comes to voting for the chairperson. And we speak about gaining public trust, and we speak about this committee putting the public first, and we speak about South Africans' eyes being on us. I don't understand when we say that we need to start off on the right foot. But how do we garner public trust here this morning when we have a chairperson that has been elected from the very party where most of these people are embroiled in? How does that make the public feel to know that today we have a member from the same family where all of these people come from? And I'm referring to the previous commissions, establishments, as actually say we have said from the onset that South Africans are tired of committees, South Africans are tired of commissions. And here we start off here today, and I say again, we don't have rights. And we have an ANC chairperson as the chairperson of this committee.
Chair,
Thank
can
you.
I call order? Please.
Honorable members, do we want to discuss this? Yeah. Do we really want to discuss it? Is this our mandate? Okay, Honorable Matthews.
No, we just want to echo Action SA's sentiment that this was, and we did release a statement as the EFF last night, actually calling on political parties that are represented in the GNU to abstain from putting forward a chairperson from those parties to present, to let the people of South Africa have some confidence in Parliament. It mustn't be an extension of government all the time. And it's not a bad thing for us right now, Chair, to be able to express that in the committee. We are here, and obviously we're going to do our best, as we always have, particularly as the EFF. But it was an opportunity that was missed by the GNU partners, starting with the ANC, to build confidence in the country, particularly on this horrific issue of crime. Thank you.
Okay. Honorable Skosana and Honorable Nomvalo, you want to speak, the two of you, or you want to share your input?
Okay, let him start.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. No, Chair, we think the Action SA is raising a genuine concern, because we want to run a credible process here, which is free from partisan, from party politics. And there's no need to bully each other here with point of orders when parties are rightfully raising concerns and they are cautioning the committee to not fall into a trap of driving party politics. It's her right to do so. Yeah. So we must avoid this thing of bullying each other with point of orders when it's unnecessary to do so.
Honorable Sokanyile, allow the member to speak and finish.
Thank you, Chair, once again. I know that this is a very sensitive matter. I've said this earlier, Chair. It's not about you. It should not be personal. People should not take it personal, you know. And I know some people will have heart feelings, heart failure, BP, and whatever you call it, high blood, and all those things. But as a committee here, we take no prisoners here. We are not just those, whether fifth administration or whatever administration. We must make a difference. When our term ends in this parliament, we must make a difference. There's nothing wrong with what honorable member said, Adams. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not sure why now the people are catching feelings. The issue is that if you look at the Scopa, I'll give you an example. We had Temba Cody. There was no GNU during those. Yes, it was beyond reproach. You know, as we speak here, a member who's on suspension is still participating in parliament. So now, there's nothing wrong of discussing. Why people are being... What's wrong with that? We know that we're not going to change the decision. We are a chairperson now, yes. But the issue is that we have missed an opportunity here. It's a fact. It must be recorded as such. No problem. No one must defend anybody. No one must defend anybody. We are not kids here. Thank you, Chair.
Yeah, I hear you, Honorable Scott. You see, you are sitting next to Honorable Nonviolent. He was very calm and measured when he made his input. If we can work like him and speak the way he speaks, let's have a delicate way of processing even the most difficult of the matters. Yeah, Honorable, Sokanyile, Honorable Sangoni, Honorable Sols, Honorable Malema.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. Congratulations, even because the first time I'm speaking. No, Chair, you know what worries me? It's not about what and what, but we've missed an opportunity when the chairperson was elected. We should have raised those things then. We're discussing the terms of reference now, but we're going back, meaning that we're not happy about the chairperson that we have elected, because we should have raised it then. But we didn't do it. But now we're going back to the election of a chairperson to put in sarcastic remarks to political parties. So I'm saying that, Chair, protect me. Because to me, if we have raised those issues when we were electing the chairperson, that's why I was raising a point of order, to say that we're discussing the terms of reference now, not discussing the chairpersonship. Thank you.
No,
Chair, let me just come in quickly. James, I just wanted to say there's no itemized agenda here.
Yeah, no, Honorable.
We finished with the issue of term of reference. We're done. We know what's supposed to happen now.
Honorable Skosara, please. You know, if we are going to do our work, we must first start by respecting each other. And when I listen to you speaking here, all of you said, Parliament is the highest locus of power in the Republic. That's what you said in many ways as honorable members here. But I can tell you, an ordinary South African who was working on the streets and start running to the house because they hear that Parliament is electing the chairperson of the ad hoc committee. And then when they stand before television, they see us starting to behave like this. Somebody says, but we have said it, that these people are a joke. This is how they behave themselves. What can we expect from them? We must not even be surprised when the levels of confidence decline. Please, honorable members, there may be any matter, no matter how difficult the matter is, we must always have a way to deal with that matter as prudent as possible. Can I follow the list?
Thank you very much, Chairperson. And I think to a large extent, both yourself and Honorable Sokanyile have covered me. What I wanted to say, Chair, is that we cannot on the very first day want to collapse this process. And if we are going to have members coming here with the intention of being populist and trying to use what is a very to quote your words, what you said is a grave concern of the people. They use that for cheap political point scoring, then we are going to have a problem. When you made your opening remarks, you said the people of South Africa are looking to us on this process. There will be no stone that is left unturned. And I think that as members, we should conduct ourselves in that manner and not come here and have to defend statements that are made with the intention of garnering attention for cameras. Thank you, Chair.
Honorable Sauls.
Thank you, Chairperson. Maybe I should begin by congratulating you for having been elected the chairperson of this committee uncontested. There was a democratic process here. Only one name stood. A second name was nominated, and Honorable Malema declined. So as a committee, we should start off by standing with that democratic process. That the chairperson that we have has been duly appointed, uncontested. There's no flaw in that process. I thank you, Chair.
Honorable Malema.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. There's a difference between not being happy with the ANC occupying the position of a chairperson with a person occupying the position of a chairperson. So an impression must never be created that we have a problem with you. We have a problem with the ANC occupying that position. Secondly, you, Chairperson, said we are politicians. Since there's no agenda or anything, let's speak. People speak here. When people speak because you open the floor, they are told they are speaking for cameras. As if some people have got a right here to come and give us notes and tell us what to say. We are not just speaking. The chairperson said speak because it's a first meeting. So we express ourselves and all of that, and then we leave. She's raising her observation on the position of the chairperson. There's no, because her observation doesn't change anything. It will not reverse what has democratically happened, but it's important that an observation be made by a member if she so wishes, because the chair opened the floor. Nowhere do they say democratic processes cannot be questioned. She's within her right. At no point of order is necessary, because she's not going out of any agreed upon agenda item. So, and she's speaking for the first time. Action SA is speaking for the first time. All we could have done, it was to protect her and allow her to make observation, and we proceed. Not for her to be character assassinated the way people are doing now. I think she must be protected. To be called populist, to be called cameras, it's out of order. It's really unbecoming. It's unacceptable, especially when we are just starting. She has not done anything wrong, Chair, and that's a point I wanted to raise. Thanks.
Okay. The last person will be Honorable Ntuli.
No, thanks, comrade. Yeah, thanks, Chair. Almost said comrade Chair.
Don't go there.
No, I think just the observation I want to make. I think let's accept that the representative of the Action SA is perfectly at liberty to express her own views and her own discomfort about what her own organization and some South African perceived with regard to the process we're engaged on. But I think we need to say that both Action SA and those South Africans who may be aligned to the concern she has, I think they should find comfort in the fact that the committee has elected the chair who is not in any way fingered out on the matters that were required to investigate. In this committee, we represent different political parties. And I think our bona fide, in terms of how we're going to discharge our responsibilities in this work, must be measured and be assessed on the basis of our contributions. not on the basis of the political parties where we come from, because if we take that direction, it's going to contaminate the work of the committee. And I don't think that we want to start off in that way. I think our own approach must be that we note this concern, and we don't just dismiss it. It may very well be that there are other people who are not here who share that concern. But the assurance we need to give to her and them is that as a committee, we are going to discharge our responsibilities in a way that is consistent with what is required by the Constitution of the Republic and the laws of Parliament as members of Parliament. And there should not be a fear that because there are others who are coming from this or the other political party, this might in any way contaminate negatively the process that we are engaged on. I think we need to give each other that assurance and get our work be tested in action, as opposed to what may be our own preconceived ideas about one another as we start our work. Thanks.
Yeah.